Oh, honey, that is something else. You need to take a nap and then try again.
Megan, can you tell us where you're from?
I am from England.
I'm from Coventry, England, United Kingdom.
I am from the UK. I'm in England, and specifically I'm in Manchester right now.
I'm from London in England, the notoriously sunniest place in the world.
Well, we took advantage of the fact that we can shoot with some of you overseas while we're all in quarantine. So we've gathered a few British folks to judge British accents in pop culture and let us know if you think they're accurate or not accurate.
Oh, okay. People usually get it wrong, but we'll see.
Oh, this is going to be fun. Okay, yeah, I'm here for it.
Oh, it's you. Hello.
Oh, Mary Poppins.
Oh, I love Dick Van Dyke.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Come along with me. This here,
No, American. No way.
Number 17's just down a bit.
Trying to do like proper Cockney accent.
Oh my goodness, this is so notoriously famous over here.
What he's famous for is
I can't say I've actually heard that many Cockney accents, to be fair, but it's what I would imagine a Cockney accent to be.
Dick Van Dyke, who played Bert, has received a lot of criticism for his portrayal of a Cockney accent, and has even acknowledged it himself when he apologized for it after winning a British Academy Britannia Award, calling it, and I quote, the most atrocious Cockney accent in the history of cinema. But we want to know what you think. Was his accent accurate or not accurate?
It was not accurate, but at least he owned up to it.
Obviously, I have a very overactive imagination then, if that's the case, if you got a lot of criticism for it. But yeah, I thought it was good.
That was really, really bad. I think he was going for a Cockney accent, but he wasn't doing it correctly.
It's definitely up there with one of the worst Cockney accents I've ever heard, because there's like different sections in London, especially, where loads of different accents are kind of from. And Cockney is famously from the east of London, and that is nowhere near like a Cockney accent.
It's quite all right. Lord bless me. Why
I know
you're the
the
pale young gentleman I
show.
saw. Why
It's
you're
South
the pale
Park. I
young
love
gentleman
South
saw.
Park.
Miss Havertide boy. What a smashing coincidence. Perhaps, but perhaps not.
It's very stereotypical.
Even just like the top hat and the little bow ties.
Pocket, may I ask you a favor? I am desperately trying to become a gentleman for the love of a certain girl. So would you please tell me if I do something wrong at the table?
So that was a clip from the American cartoon South Park and features the voice acting of Trey Parker as Herbert Pocket, as well as the show's creator Matt Stone, who voiced Pip, Pirrup, and many other characters in the show. The show is known for its sometimes offensive and controversial portrayal of many characters. But what did you think?
I think it wasn't accurate, but for comedic reasons, you exaggerate.
It's not just like a normal British accent. It's over the top posh, but South Park is like that.
I personally am not a big fan of South Park, but the accents in South Park are phenomenal.
I think you could tell what they were trying to do, but you also know that they were taking the piss, basically, as well. So I think from that aspect, it was pretty decent.
Yeah, we're in deep shit.
Oh.
That poxy demo crew haven't used the coaxial inch to back the main line, have they? They've only nosed up the mainframe couplet, nosed it right up.
Yeah, already I'm like shaking my head. I can feel my head just being like, no.
They've gone and blown the backup grid one by one, like dominoes.
It's in between. It's like he's over-exaggerating it a little bit too much.
By accident, and they're sorting it out.
I love this film so much.
So unless we intend to do this job in Reno, we're in Barney.
No.
Barney Rubble. Trouble.
I've never heard anyone say that in my life.
Yeah, that's bad. That's definitely not accurate, I would say.
So that scene came from Ocean's 11 and features American actor Don Cheadle playing Bashir Tarr. The accent is commonly referred to as one of the worst Cockney accents in film, but what'd you think? Was it accurate or not accurate?
I have to give him credit though, Mr. Don. Like, it's you've done a hell of a lot of research, but oh honey, that is something else. You need to take a nap and then try again.
Yeah, it was not accurate. It was saying stuff that we never said in our lives.
You could tell that it was just so exaggerated. There was just certain syllables and everything in there that was just like, no.
That was really uncomfortable. Yeah, but I'm glad you went for it. That's all I can say.
Yes, of course, sir. If I may inquire, what in fact happened to Mr. Renfield in Transylvania?
What?
we can be married.
What in fact is the thing? What are you trying to say, Keanu?
I have offended you with my ignorance.
Oh.
I've seen many strange things
It's very
already.
over the top.
I thought the last one was bad. This is...
I know where the bastard sleeps. Bloody wolves chasing me through some blue inferno. I know where the bastard sleeps. I brought him there. To Carfax Abbey.
What? What did he say?
So that was Keanu Reeves as Jonathan Harker in the 1992 film Dracula. This is another one that is listed by many sources online as one of the worst attempts at a British accent in film, but what did you think? Was it accurate or not accurate?
Not accurate. I completely agree with everyone else's vote on this one.
You can see it in his head movement and stuff, like, trying to over to top it. It's like, oh.
It was very American. He was trying to be posh, and then he was saying, all right. Like, how does that make sense?
Keanu Reeves is up there with one of my favourite of all time, but I've never seen that film, and I intend never to do so now, because that was just awful.
I don't have a father, actually. I mean, I have
Parent
one
Trap.
once,
It was my favourite growing up.
Pose, but my parents divorced years ago. Let me see. I know how to fence and you don't?
Oh, she has so much attitude, even when she's a kid. I love
Take
it.
your pick. Actually, we're
It's
all
very over the
quite
top, but I
fine
feel
here, unless Hallie Parker knows
harsh
something
judging
we
the
don't
little
know.
kid.
I love this movie, and I've watched it, like, when I was younger a lot of times. Now that I see it, she sounds like an old woman.
So Lindsay Lohan portrayed twins Annie and Hallie in 1998's The Parent Trap, and she switches accents throughout the film. So some regard her British accent as being pretty good, but others not so much. So what did you think? Was it accurate or not accurate?
Yeah, I don't think it was too bad, to be fair. I think the fact that, as you pointed out, she had to switch between American and English while doing all those scenes is pretty impressive to be able to do that, to be fair.
Because she was a child. No, I can't. It's not accurate, sorry.
When I was younger, I thought it was perfect. Now, it's still pretty good, but she sounds way above her age.
Given the fact that, like, she is the youngest actress I've seen so far, I'd have to give props to her. She's done her homework.
You wish to end this? You wish to go home? Then we must stop.
Am I looking for a British accent here?
Ourselves.
Wait. Wait. Is he actually trying to do a British accent?
The sheriff calls us outlaws,
It's not too bad.
but I say we are free.
Out of all of them,
One free
I'm
man defending
pretty
his
impressed
home
by this one so far.
is more powerful than 10 hired soldiers.
It's not too bad.
I will make you no promises save one.
Come on, give it a little bit at least.
That if you truly believe in your hearts that you are free. That if you
You can
truly
already tell
believe in your
Morgan is
hearts
just
that you are
thinking,
free,
what the damn hell is he thinking?
Then I say we can win.
God.
So that was a famous scene of Kevin Costner in the 1991 film Robin Hood. Even though the film is loved by many, Costner's attempt, if you can even call it that, at an accent is criticized by many sources online. So what did you think? Was it accurate or not accurate?
Yeah, there was too much American in there, so it's not accurate.
Even you know that wasn't a British accent. He didn't even, like, try.
I thought it was all right. It was that last bit at the end. I was a bit like, no.
There was no accent whatsoever. There was just no attempt, and shame.
Actually, my name is Austin Powers.
Austin Powers.
Says your name Danger. Says your name Danger Powers.
No, Danger's my middle name.
Okay.
Let me ask you a question,
Very good.
and be honest. Do I make you horny, baby? Do I? Do I make you
Randy! So
You speak Japanese?
A little.
Well, you might be a cunning linguist, but I'm a master debater.
Yeah, it's like a very over-the-top movie for accents.
I forgot Beyonce was in that film. Holy hell, I need to watch it again.
So finally, that was Canadian actor Mike Myers as one of his iconic characters, Austin Powers. Myers is known for his accents, and we actually featured his Scottish accents in another one of our episodes, but Myers' parents are actually both English. So how do you think he did with the accent? Was it accurate or not accurate?
I think out of everyone, he did the best. He wasn't trying to be, or, you know, the normal posh.
Yo, I did not know his parents were English. That's pretty surprising. And I can see why the accent is so accurate now, because like that makes a lot of sense.
I'm saying accurate just because it's Mike Myers and Austin Powers. I love those films. I couldn't say not accurate. I couldn't offend it.
He's like accurate-ish, but he's over the top of a bit. So I might have to say not accurate.
All right, so before we go, overall, what are your thoughts around the way British people have been portrayed across pop culture over the years?
I think they've been portrayed okay. I don't think we should be offended by anything, to be fair.
It's usually people just trying to use our accent, but never actually use our British actors, and it would have been better if they used British actors.
They really need a lot of practice. But then you see these YouTube videos of accent coaches breaking it down nowadays. So a lot of these actors don't have an excuse not to practice and not to get good.
In England and the UK as a whole, there are so many different regions and so many different accents. So half of the time, Southerners are just asking Northerners in particular just to repeat themselves and just like, I didn't understand you at all. And they're just saying, what do you mean? I can speak so clearly, like it's fine.
Thanks for watching this international episode here on FBE.
Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for more episodes.
Hey, it's Sierra, producer here at FBE. Thank you so much to our international reactors who joined us from across the pond for this episode today. Do you want a chance to be on the show? Check out those links down in the description to learn more. Bye, guys.